Welcome back to the MIMA, where our minds are so elevated we can practically smell the future. Today, we're cracking open a dusty crystal ball and gazing into the glorious abyss of 2024. Let's start with the icing on the cake. Rising cost. As the cost of living soars higher and higher, folks might find themselves buying in bulk, hoping to save on cost. From groceries to gadgets, prices are expected to climb. But hey, maybe there's a silver lining to this. We might just learn to be more frugal and wise with our spending. So brace yourselves, folks. The price tags are only going up. Now, let's shift gears to another significant prediction: the struggle of home ownership in 2024. Imagine a world where owning a home is a luxury only business owners or those with high demand skills can afford. Picture the widening gap between the haves and have-nots, with property becoming an elusive dream for many. This shift will fundamentally alter our perceptions of success and stability. Home sweet home, more like home, sweet loan. Moving on, we're exploring a sobering prediction: the realization of overspending. As we journey through 2024, many of us will face a stark reality. That new car, those designer shoes, the latest gadgets, we've been living beyond our means. A wave of consciousness will sweep across the globe, forcing us to reassess our spending habits. The era of consumerism will be questioned as we realize the importance of financial sustainability. Time to tighten those purse strings, folks. Next up, we're stepping into the political arena. Yes, it's election year. This year, political fervor is set to sweep across the globe as a majority of nations gear up for their electoral showdowns. Town squares, social media platforms, and dinner tables will buzz with political debates and discussions. The air will be thick with promises of change and progress as politicians vie for your votes. It's going to be a roller coaster ride of emotions with intense campaigns, nail-biting suspense, and unexpected twists and turns. Whether you're a political enthusiast or not, there's no escaping the political storm that's about to hit. So brace yourselves, folks. Gear up for a year full of debates, discussions, and of course, drama. Our next prediction takes us to the global stage: a potential ceasefire in Ukraine. The prospect of peace in this region, long marred by conflict, is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. The likelihood, however, remains uncertain. A myriad of factors could influence the situation: geopolitical tensions, internal strife, and international diplomacy, to name a few. Yet a ceasefire could usher a new era of stability for the Ukrainian people, a much-needed respite from years of turmoil. Here's hoping for peace and stability in Ukraine. Now, let's delve into a rather grim prediction: a record low trust in politicians. Imagine a world where the very people elected to represent us are met with skepticism, doubt, and a heavy dose of cynicism. It's not a pretty picture, but it's the one we're painting for 2024. Across the globe, faith in politicians is expected to hit an all-time low, a bleak testament to the state of affairs in our world. Trust in politicians? Seems like an oxymoron in 2024. Next, we're going back to basics: the return to nature and farming. In this whirlwind of change, the allure of simpler times starts to shine through. As the year unfolds, expect to see a surge of people trading the hustle and bustle of the city for the tranquil rhythms of the countryside, planting, harvesting, and living in sync with nature's cycles. A welcome retreat from the digital age. So dust off those gardening gloves, folks. Get those green thumbs ready, folks. Moving on, we're diving into a tech-free zone: the rise of anti-technology. As 2024 unfolds, there's an unexpected twist. The world, once fascinated by the digital dance, seems to be stepping back. A movement is stirring, rejecting the relentless march of technology, yearning for simpler times. It's a rebellion against screens, algorithms, and data, and a journey towards authenticity and human connection. Unplug and unwind seems to be the mantra of 2024. Next, we're taking a trip down memory lane: the growing fondness for nostalgia. As we navigate the roller coaster of inevitable change, we find comfort in the familiar, the yesteryears. It's like a warm embrace from the past, reminding us of simpler times. This year, expect a wave of nostalgia to wash over us. From fashion to entertainment, we'll see a resurgence of old trends making a comeback. Looks like yesterday's charm is tomorrow's trend. Now, let's get down to business, literally. We're talking efficiency. In a world where prices are skyrocketing and resources are dwindling, businesses are racing toward efficiency to keep themselves afloat. This is a survival strategy, a way to keep costs down and profits up. But as companies become more efficient, they often require fewer hands on deck. This could mean job losses, and not just a few. We're talking about a significant number of people potentially finding themselves without work. It's a paradox, really. As businesses become more successful in their operations, the workforce may suffer. So as we look to the future, we must ask ourselves, how can we balance efficiency with employment? Efficiency is the game, and unfortunately, jobs are the stakes. Moving on, we're checking out a new trend: self-checkout. As we journey into 2024, we'll see a shift in how we shop. No more waiting in line for a cashier. Now, you'll be the one scanning those barcodes and bagging your items. It's all about speed, convenience, and efficiency. And let's not forget, it's a great way to minimize human contact in these social distancing times. So next time you're at the grocery store, give it a try. Self-checkout, the new norm of shopping. Next, we're stepping into the future, the rapid evolution of AI. Imagine a world where your coffee is ready before you even step out of bed, all thanks to artificial intelligence. The pace of AI development is set to skyrocket this year, far exceeding our expectations. Yes, this revolution brings unparalleled convenience, but at what cost? Job displacement is a real concern. AI is becoming smart, too smart perhaps, and this could lead to many jobs becoming obsolete. But let's not forget that every revolution brings opportunities. New sectors will emerge, and with them, new occupations. So amidst this whirlwind of change, we should equip ourselves for the future. AI, friend or foe? Only time will tell. Now let's talk money, or the lack thereof. Welcome to the war on cash. We're seeing a seismic shift in how the world transacts. With technology creeping into every facet of our lives, physical cash is slowly but surely being nudged out. And guess who's making a comeback? You got it, cryptocurrencies. They're back in the headlines and gaining traction. But why is this happening? Well, digital currencies offer an unprecedented level of security, convenience, and most importantly, they're decentralized. No government, no bank, just you and your digital wallet. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are concerns about volatility, cybersecurity, and regulatory issues. So what's it going to be? Cash or crypto? The battle lines are drawn. Moving on, we're welcoming the newest netizens, Gen Alpha. The digital world is about to experience a fresh wave of users as Generation Alpha makes their online debut. This cohort, born after the mid-2010s, steps into a world where technology is as common as air. However, unlike their predecessors, they might not be as tech-savvy. While they are born into a tech-filled environment, their exposure seems to be more about consumption rather than creation. They are more likely to use technology to watch their favorite shows or play games, rather than coding or creating digital content. As they navigate the virtual realm, their digital footprint will undoubtedly reshape the internet as we know it. Gen Alpha, a new generation, a new digital landscape. Finally, we're ending on a rather stormy note: powerful climate events. As we look into the crystal ball of 2024, the outlook is one of intensifying climatic episodes. The world, it seems, will have to brace for more ferocious hurricanes, scorching heat waves, and relentless droughts. We're not just talking about a few isolated incidents, but a global escalation. From the polar ice caps to the equatorial rainforests, no corner of our beautiful planet will be immune. These climate events, more powerful than ever before, will shake us to our core, testing our resilience and adaptability. So as we step into this future, let's remember, it's not just about surviving these events, but about understanding, mitigating, and adapting to them. Mother Nature is turning up the heat, and we need to respond. Well, there you have it, 15 major predictions for 2024, from rising prices and home ownership struggles to the political climate and the evolution of artificial intelligence. We've also touched on the possibilities of a ceasefire in Ukraine, the return to nature, and even the debut of Gen Alpha online. It's a year that promises change, challenge, and opportunity. Remember to subscribe, share, and like this video. Here's to a future full of possibilities. Until next time, keep elevating those minds.